Costa Rica is a country known worldwide for its lush rainforests, pristine beaches, and striking biodiversity. But what truly gives the nation its character is the people who call it home. The population is a vibrant tapestry made up of indigenous groups who have lived here for thousands of years, descendants of European colonizers, Afro-Caribbean communities, and a variety of immigrant populations that arrived over the centuries. Each group brings a unique influence to Costa Rica's identity, shaping everything from the food and music to the way communities are organized and how people interact with the land around them. The diversity of Costa Rica's population is not just a demographic fact but a living, breathing part of everyday life, and it is deeply intertwined with the country's history, culture, and development. The indigenous peoples of Costa Rica represent the original inhabitants of the region and form a crucial part of the country's heritage. Although they make up a small percentage of the population, their cultural and historical significance is immense. Groups such as the Brai-Brai, Cabechar, Huitar, Maleku, Corotega, Nagabe, Brunca, and Taribe have maintained their languages, traditions, and spiritual practices despite centuries of colonization and social change. These communities often live in more remote areas, particularly in the Talamanca Mountains and the northern and southern regions of the country, where they maintain traditional agricultural practices, weaving, and craftwork. Their societies are built around communal values, a deep connection to the environment, and a rich oral history that tells the story of their ancestors and their relationships with the natural world. Life in these communities is not without challenges, as many face limited access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities, yet their resilience is remarkable, and they continue to preserve cultural traditions that have been passed down for generations. The majority of Costa Ricans are of mixed European and indigenous ancestry, known as mestizos. This group forms the backbone of Costa Rica's population and culture. The blend of Spanish colonial influence with indigenous roots is evident in the language, which is primarily Spanish but infused with local expressions, as well as in customs, festivals, and food. Mestizo communities are especially concentrated in the Central Valley, including the capital city of San Jose and nearby urban areas, where Spanish colonial architecture mingles with modern buildings, creating a unique urban landscape. The mestizo identity reflects centuries of cultural blending, and this group has historically shaped Costa Rica's political and economic development. Traditions such as family-centered festivals, Catholic religious observances, and local culinary practices all reflect this mixture, and they have evolved over time into a distinct Costa Rican way of life that values both community and individual achievement. Afro-Costa Ricans, who primarily reside along the Caribbean coast in the Limón province, are descendants of African slaves brought to the country during the colonial period as well as later immigrants from other Caribbean islands. This community has left a profound mark on Costa Rican culture, particularly in music, dance, and cuisine. Their influence is celebrated through colorful festivals, traditional dances like punta, and musical forms including calypso, which are central to local celebrations. The Afro-Costa Rican community has historically faced economic and social challenges, including discrimination and limited access to resources, but today it is recognized as an essential part of the national identity. Members of this community have contributed to a wide range of fields, from education and politics to business and the arts, and their cultural practices continue to enrich Costa Rica's multicultural fabric. The rhythms, flavors, and stories from Afro-Costa Rican communities are interwoven with the broader national culture, making them an essential part of understanding the country's history and identity. In addition to indigenous, mestizo, and Afro-Costa Rican populations, Costa Rica has been shaped by various immigrant communities. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Chinese immigrants arrived, many working on major infrastructure projects like the Atlantic Railroad. Over time, they established businesses, restaurants, and community organizations that contributed to the local economy and enriched the cultural landscape. Today, the Chinese community is a visible and influential part of Costa Rican society. Their contributions are seen in the culinary scene, commercial development, and even in festivals and cultural exchanges. Other immigrant populations, including Nicaraguans, Italians, Germans, and North Americans, have also made Costa Rica their home, adding additional layers of cultural, economic, and social diversity. These groups often settle in urban centers or regions popular for tourism, contributing to a cosmopolitan feel in some parts of the country while still maintaining close connections to their cultural roots. Costa Rica's appeal is not limited to culture. The country has become a hotspot for real estate and lifestyle migration. The real estate market is varied, ranging from small rural homes and traditional farms to luxury beachfront villas and high-end mountain retreats. As of 2025, the average price for a single-family home in Costa Rica is roughly $808,000, but prices vary widely depending on location and type of property. In the Central Valley, including San Jose and nearby urban areas, average home prices hover around $610,000, offering access to urban amenities, healthcare, and education. Coastal regions like Guanacaste and the Nicoya Peninsula often command higher prices, with luxury properties easily surpassing $1 million and in some cases reaching several million dollars. The variation in prices reflects not only the demand for scenic views and tranquility but also proximity to services, infrastructure, and lifestyle factors that attract both locals and foreigners. The influx of expatriates from North America, Europe, and other parts of Latin America has significantly influenced the real estate market. Retirees, digital nomads, and those seeking a slower-paced, nature-centric lifestyle are drawn to Costa Rica for its political stability, strong healthcare system, and environmental initiatives. Areas known as blue zones, like the Nicoya Peninsula, are particularly attractive due to their reputation for longevity, health, and community-oriented living. Many expatriates integrate into local communities while maintaining their own cultural practices, creating neighborhoods that are both diverse and cohesive. This trend has spurred the development of services catering to expatriates, including international schools, specialized healthcare, and cultural centers, further reinforcing Costa Rica's appeal as a destination for long-term settlement. Costa Rica's natural beauty, combined with its cultural diversity and quality of life, has made it a magnet for global attention. Beyond just the real estate market, the country offers opportunities for people to immerse themselves in a lifestyle that balances work, recreation, and connection to the environment. Many people are drawn by the possibility of owning property in areas with stunning ocean views or rainforest access while still being part of thriving communities. Urban centers provide economic opportunities and cultural experiences, while rural and coastal areas offer tranquility, outdoor activities, and a close-knit sense of community. The appeal of living in Costa Rica is not purely aesthetic or economic. It also stems from the country's reputation for safety, social cohesion, and respect for the environment, which resonates with people seeking stability and harmony in their daily lives. The interplay between Costa Rica's history, its diverse populations, and the opportunities for modern living creates a unique social and cultural landscape. Indigenous peoples maintain traditions that stretch back centuries, mestizo communities anchor the cultural mainstream, Afro-Costa Ricans infuse the nation with rhythm and vitality, and immigrant populations contribute new perspectives and economic energy. Meanwhile, the real estate market and lifestyle migration trends illustrate how Costa Rica continues to evolve while honoring its heritage. The country is a place where people from different backgrounds and life experiences can find connection, purpose, and a sense of belonging. It is a nation that offers both continuity and change, blending historical roots with modern aspirations in a way that feels natural, enriching, and inclusive. Costa Rica's story is one of diversity, resilience, and opportunity. The combination of indigenous traditions, mestizo culture, Afro-Caribbean influence, and immigrant contributions has created a vibrant national identity that is both complex and harmonious. The country's natural beauty and high quality of life draw people from around the world, while its varied real estate market allows newcomers to choose a lifestyle that suits their needs, whether in bustling cities, tranquil rural villages, or scenic coastal areas. As people continue to move to Costa Rica, they not only invest in property but also become part of an ongoing story. A story that celebrates diversity, cherishes the environment, and honors the unique blend of cultures that define the nation. Costa Rica is more than a place on a map. It is a living mosaic of history, culture, and opportunity, offering every resident, whether local or newcomer, a chance to participate in the creation of its future while enjoying the richness of its past. The country's vibrant population, its deep-rooted traditions, and the opportunities offered by its real estate market all come together to make Costa Rica a unique and captivating destination. From indigenous communities preserving ancient ways of life to modern neighborhoods bustling with international residents, Costa Rica's social and cultural landscape is constantly evolving. People choose to live here not only because of the climate, safety, and natural beauty but also because of the chance to become part of a society that values community, family, and environmental stewardship. The blend of old and new, local and international, traditional and modern, gives Costa Rica its distinct character and ensures that every person who chooses to make it their home finds both inspiration and connection.